How do you secure a house in this crazy seller's market? How do you find the house of your dreams and lock it down? Hi, it's Karri Flatla here for this week's Friday Fire on Thursday, a day early at Remax Real Estate Lethbridge and KarriFlatla.com. I have some quick hit tips for you to strategize on when house hunting in a market where there's not a lot of inventory to choose from. These seem really simple, but they're so effective. 4 Ds, okay? So dates, deficiencies, deposits, dickering. Dates, second most negotiated variable in a real estate negotiation. It's always the possession date next to price, because moving has a huge, monumental impact on people's lives, both the buyer and the seller. As a buyer, you need to be flexible on the possession date, and you need to communicate that with the listing agent or have your realtor communicate that. What does the seller want in a blue sky world for possession date? Number 2, deficiencies. Now, some buyers can tolerate more risk than others. Some buyers and their realtor will write an offer with no home inspection condition. Personally, I'm not comfortable with that. Very rare that a buyer of mine in the last 10 years has waived their right to a home inspection. So, how do you get a seller to accept a home inspection condition? In Lethbridge, still pretty common. The vast majority of offers have them. But if you want to sweeten the pot a little for the seller, send them a signal that you are not going to hammer on them and look for a price reduction or a list of repairs after the home inspection. No nitpicking allowed in a seller's market. So you write a deficiency tolerance into the offer saying you will accept deficiencies up to a certain dollar amount. It could be $1,000, $10,000, a percent of the purchase price. That is up to you and your realtor. But it really does give a homeowner some warm fuzzies, because homeowners dread the home inspection and they dread a nitpicky buyer. And you still have the protection of a home inspection from something serious that is wrong with the house. Deposits. Our deposits are still way too skinny in the city of Lethbridge. $1,000 deposit on a house, even for $300,000, you'd be laughed out of town in any other market. Skinny deposits don't look good. If you are truly financially qualified and pre-approved with a lender or a mortgage broker, I hope you have more than $1,000 or $2,000 in the bank available to you for a deposit. And that's all I'm going to say on that. Dickering. No more dickering. So if you walk into a house and you love it, it's the one. Even if there are no other offers on the table yet, if it shows 10 out of 10 and is priced well, do you think there might be offers on the table by that evening? Do you think it might be worth it to go in strong so that your seller feels compelled to just sign and accept that offer before 3 other offers come in by tomorrow morning? Getting $1,000 off on the price, you gotta ask yourself, is that gonna make any difference 5 years from now when you're sound asleep at night in the house of your dreams, enjoying it? So I'm not saying you should overpay for a house, and I've got lots of other videos about that subject when it comes to Lethbridge real estate, but what I am saying is put things in perspective. Is it worth dickering with the seller over small things compared to the big thing, which is getting the house you love? Dickering over a minor repair, dickering over a small amount on the price, dickering over some other little thing about the house that you want, or the washer and dryer, or what have you. Dickering it just never compliments the homeowner, and it can set things off on the wrong foot. It doesn't mean that you should not try to get fair terms and conditions, but dates, deposit, deficiency tolerance, and dickering tolerance, it's not that high right now. The market's still hot. Sellers have the upper hand. If you are strategic as a home buyer with your realtor, you can get the home of your dreams. And despite what the politicians and the news headlines and the Facebook memes are telling you, There are still houses coming on the market every single day, especially in the city of Lethbridge. We're okay. So if you have any questions about that, you can call or text me 3827335 or look me up at karriflatla.com. I'd always love to hear from you and answer your hardest questions. In the meantime, make sure to like or subscribe to my channel here on Facebook and YouTube, and I'll see you for next Friday Fire. Early, happy weekend. Take care. Bye-bye.